what's going on, guys? So today we're ranking the top seven coaching vacancies in the NBA as of today, June 18th, 2021. I can't believe it's already June 18th. I'm sure there's going to be more coaching vacancies to come, right? I'm crossing my fingers and crossing my toes. Dwayne Casey and the Detroit Pistons is not one of them. Starting with number 7 being the Washington Wizards. Do you know what team right now is ranked 11th in the salary cap? It's the Washington Wizards. So I'm getting the 10th best team in the East last year, who's getting significantly worse because they're losing Bradley Beal. And I got to manage Russell Westbrook, an aging Russell Westbrook. Not only do I think that this is the worst coaching vacancy, I don't really see that changing anytime soon. Where are you going to get a team with that amount of talent, but that little of salary cap, and that little of maneuverability, as well as you're losing your best player in the offseason, most likely? Coming in at number 6, we have the Orlando Magic. When it comes to the Orlando Magic, you're at ground zero. And the issue when it comes to the Orlando Magic job, there is something about Orlando that people just don't want to play for them. Listen, I'm going to be honest. Of all of these 7 coaching vacancies, only one that I could see in a couple of years another turnover is the Orlando Magic job, right? At least with Washington, you got Russell Westbrook, right? Do you have a lot of maneuverability and a lot of winnability, if that's a word, with Washington? No, right? And that's why I have him at number 7. But when it comes to the Orlando job, I think you're going to be on a short leash, and I think that leash is going to snap before you have a chance to really even see your team come to fruition. So I have Orlando as 6, very close to number 7, 6 though. Coming in at number 5 is going to have to be the Pelicans. Obviously, when you get the Pelicans, you get Zion Williamson, right? Dude can't stay healthy. When someone's that big that just cannot seem to stay healthy, they are always going to be nicked up. So this isn't an enticing job. Is it better, obviously, than Orlando and Washington? Yes. This isn't even close. You get Zion. You get that to mess with. You have Brandon Ingram there. He regressed last year. He's going to come back this year. You get Lonzo Ball. Maybe you could be the coach that breaks him out, right? You have a lot of really solid pieces in New Orleans, but Zion's health is still an issue. Coming up next is the Portland Trail Blazers, and you might think 4 is kind of low. I think it speaks more to the remaining coaching vacancies. We usually see those bottom 5 or 6 teams in the NBA have coaching vacancies, which, like I said, this is June 18th, 2021. There's still some time for other coaches to lose their job. Cross your fingers, it's not Dwayne Casey, right? The reason why I have the Trailblazers here at number 4, I don't think coaching was the issue. Talk about Damian Lillard, top 5 player. They can't get the right pieces around him. Nurkic is good. McCollum is good. They're not the right pieces, right? It's nothing against CJ McCollum. He's a great player. They just don't fit. They don't merge together, right? The issue is that every single year we hear, no, they can work, no, they can work, no, they can work, no, they can work. And every single year they're booted out of the first round of play. If I'm taking the Portland job, I'm saying, listen, I'm not going to coach here unless I can start making some decisions as far as who the personnel is going to be, right? And that's why I have Portland here at number 4, because I don't think that's going to happen. Coming in at number 3 is actually Indiana. The main reason I have Indiana here, I was actually thinking about this yesterday. This franchise has always transitioned from being a playoff contender to being a playoff contender. You look at the Reggie Miller era, transitioned very well into that Ron Artest, Steven Jackson, Jermaine O'Neal era, transitioned very well into the Danny Granger, Paul George era, transitioned very well into the Victor Oladipo era, transitioned very well into the Sabonis era. Now, all they've gotten out of it is one Eastern Conference Final championship and a lot of trips to the Eastern Conference Finals. That's why I think this is an enticing job. You also get Sabonis. Sabonis is a phenomenal player. You can mess around with throwing pieces around him, and the thing is that he's a big that's going to be very versatile. He can shoot, he can rebound, he can pass, but he's also going to stay healthy. That's why I have Indiana, to be honest, because I don't really see Indiana substantially better talent-wise than the Portland Trailblazers and the New Orleans Pelicans, right? But it's that consistency. I don't know what kind of general managing I'm going to get from Portland. I don't know Zion's health. I know what I'm going to get from Indiana. That's actually why I have him at number 3. Coming in at number 2 is actually going to be the Dallas Mavericks. Okay, Dallas Mavericks have the best player available on all of the coaching vacancies. Now, the reason why I have them at number 2, and I talk about this more obviously for number 1, the reason I have them at number 2 is everybody else around. The reason it's not better than Boston, obviously, which is the number 1 team, because by process of elimination, I really don't like their supporting cast around Luka. Tim Hardaway is my next best player, because it's not Kristaps. Because if you take the Mavericks job, you are going to have to win now. They're expecting you to take them to the next level. And I don't think that's going to be the thing, right? Obviously, like I said, coming in at number 1 is going to be the Boston Celtics job, right? I didn't think coaching was the issue in Boston. I think Brad Stevens is a phenomenal coach. I thought the issue was Danny Ainge, where he was at in his general management career, and I actually made a video about this a few weeks ago. It was time for him to step down. You're returning Kemba Walker. You're getting Jaylen Brown. You already have Marcus Smart and Tristan Thompson and Evan Fournier, and all of those pieces are surrounding Jason Tatum. I just said I think Luka's the best player of all of these 7 teams, and that's probably true. The only player I think that could challenge him for that, Jason Tatum. So you might be getting the best player in the coaching vacancies. You're easily getting the most balanced team. You're getting a young general manager in Brad Stevens who's trying to prove himself. This is just a gold mine. So let me know what you guys think. What coaching vacancy is the best one that you can see right now? Let me know in those comments down below. Do click that like button to show your support for the channel. Subscribe for even more content. Most importantly of all, have a great day.